Well, very good morning to all of you, dear students of class 7. Hope you all are doing very well, staying safe at home and enjoying your live classes. So, welcome you back to English literature class. So, we have already completed chapter 4. Now, today we will begin chapter 5 in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So the chapter's name is On the Run. You have already read the story in chapter 4. Until chapter 4, Huckleberry has run away from his father's captivity and reached Jackson's Island. Okay, there he suddenly meets Jim, slave of Miss Watson's. Okay, and as Jim was Huckleberry's friend, so Jim becomes very happy. At the beginning, Jim believes that it is Huckleberry's ghost only, not Huckleberry reality. But after some time, he understands. Then both enjoy the situation very much because they get to know that both are in the same situation. Both have run away. Jim has run away because he heard one day that his missus was going to sell him. Okay, and Huckleberry has played a trick on his father, misleading him to believe that Huckleberry has been murdered by someone. Okay, and he has really played a smart trick. Now, soon river water starts rising. Okay, and lower part of Jackson's Island is submerged under the water. So one day they both the boys find a wooden raft floating on the river water. So they take it out and hide it behind willow trees. And another day they find a wooden house floating on the river water. And inside there was a person lying dead on his face and who is shot in his back. Jim goes near to that dead person and he soon recognizes that it is nobody but Huckleberry's father. Okay, but he doesn't let Huckleberry to see the face of the dead body. So they collect few women clothes which were scattered in that wooden house and a sun bonnet because they think these things will be useful for them, and they come back to that island where they were staying. Now let's read in this chapter 5, On the Run. One morning I said it was getting slow and dull. So one morning Huckleberry feels very boring. Okay, and I would go across the river and find out what was going on. So he wants to go another side of the river, go across the river and find what is happening there, that side, what the people think. Okay, Jim also likes this idea, but advises that he must wear woman's cloth, okay, and disguise himself so that other people cannot recognize him. Okay, and further he suggests that let the evening fall. Okay. And Huckleberry accepts Jim's suggestion very happily. Okay. Now, I like the idea. Okay, I've already explained. So we shortened one of the calico gowns and turned up my trouser legs to my knees. So, and I then got into the gown, put on the sunbonnet and tied it under my chin. So now Huckleberry puts on a woman's cloth. Okay, here calico gowns. It was calico gowns. What is calico? Calico is cotton, made of means cotton cloth, you can say. Cotton cloth, and that is very thin. Okay, calico. So it means cotton cloth. You know, this cotton cloth is very thin. Okay. So they actually adjust a woman's cloth according to the size of Huck, means Huckleberry. It was a calico gown, cotton gown, and holds the trouser legs to Huckleberry's knees. And after that, he wears that gown and sunbonnet as well. Sunbonnet, the hat is there, woman's hat actually. It is tied under one's chin like this. The hat tied under one's chin. Now Jim looked at me and said, nobody would know me now, even in the daytime. And Jim looks at Huckleberry. Okay, completely changed the dressing, completely disguised, and he is surprised to know that nobody can identify Huckleberry in that new dresses. Now, I started just after dark. So, Huckleberry leaves for another side of the river just after it was dark, means evening, when it is evening. And the current took the canoe and reached the town. And he reaches the town in his canoe. It's a small boat. There was a light burning in a little cottage that had not been lived in for a long time. So, Huckleberry reaches a little cottage, okay, where light was burning inside that cottage, and nobody had been living there for a long time. So, Huckleberry looks closely like this through its window. So, peep means looked closely. Peeped means looked closely. Looked closely. Okay, looked closely like this. And he sees a woman there. Okay, he is knitting. Knit means no? We knit sweater. Women actually, a woman knits sweater. Okay, so she was a stranger to me. I must have come alone recently, and Huckleberry doesn't know that lady because she has come to the city, she had come to that place recently. That he guesses, and that was lucky for me, and it was good sign. It was good luck for Huckleberry because that lady will also not recognize him if he goes near to her, and it was good luck for him. So he knocks at the door, and a voice is heard from inside. Come in. So did I, and Huckleberry enters. Now she asks, what might your name be? Means what is your name? And Huckleberry says different name. Okay, that Sarah William, as he has dressed like a girl, so he says girl name only, Sarah Williams. And do you live near about? The woman asked if he lives near about. So no ma'am, in Hookerville. And Huckleberry says that he lives in Hookerville, which is 7 miles away. Okay, and down the river. And he says that he has walked all the way and he is now very tired. Okay, so that's for today, dear class 7 students, and more we'll do, further we'll do in the next video. Okay, so till then, bye bye. Wish you happy learning. Bye bye.